Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Truth Tribe. If you're new here, I'm Thompson. I am known as the Soul CEO Activator. I decode the boulders so that you can design the life that you actually deserve, not the one that you were programmed to settle for. No more crumbs. Truth Tribe exists for one reason, for self-awareness of your health, your wealth, and your relationships, and all of it in between. And let me say this clearly. You're already perfect. There is nothing wrong with you. We are not fixing you. We are remembering who you are. So, all right, tribe, your body isn't betraying you. It's getting your attention. So here's the trendy lie that keeps happening, and I watch it over and over again. My body is breaking down. I'm getting old. It doesn't work. I'm having all these problems. And so here's your Truth Tribe bomb. Maybe the first question isn't only, how do I make this stop? Because pain stops you, right? It wants you to feel it. Maybe another useful question is what has my life been asking me to pay attention to? This is something I want you to hear again. What has my life been asking me to pay attention to in my body? Okay. Reason I'm saying this is because your body from last month, I brought it up again. Your body, and in July, I talked about your body has receipts. But now we're going to go deeper into the body has this alarm system. It's beautifully designed, divine, God coded for self-healing. It knows what to do. We talk about this in my Limitless membership. If you want information, go to my website, ideserveitnow.com. Every week, you're recoding the alarm system so it's not under constant attack. And your body is naturally able to heal. You cut your hand, you know it's going to heal. You don't question it. So your body has this alarm system, and without turning everything into the symbolic body meanings, right? I got to diagnose myself. Your soul map already says the body that carries what the mind will not process. So it's really protecting you. Your body is carrying what you don't want to address, what you want to avoid, what you don't want to acknowledge. And it identifies patterns such as chronic tension, unexplained symptoms, getting well and then losing momentum, or energy shifting with an instant emotional state. Your body starts saying politely, hey, a lot of us do this. I used to do this a lot. We're tired. And you're like, no. Hey, maybe slow down. I have shit to do, right? Hey, this stress is getting ridiculous, the body says. Coffee. Your body, cool, here comes a migraine. Not because every headache is emotional. So yes, please go see your doctor if it's becoming chronic, if it's critical. But pain does something incredibly effective, my friends. It pulls your attention out of everybody else's life and back into your body, your own body. And so suddenly, when you're in pain, you can't rescue Susan. You can't solve your husband's problem. You can't work another 6 hours. You have to come home to you. So here's your lighthouse connection that we keep forgetting to look into ourselves. I've laid out your soul map, your soul energetic imprint. What happens inside of every cell is this energetic imprint, soul codes. Your lighthouse mastery is you are a lighthouse. You have 12 rooms surrounding you, all indicating an aspect of your life, revealing how to take back power in each of those areas. This is where I would look if I had my soul map. If you don't have your soul map, go get your free astro report download. Just start reading a little bit about yourself. Go get Reality Check Reset. I have a new ceiling decoder. But if you were to look at your body and go, oh, I'm not feeling good. Okay, this is where I look, where I would look. 6th house and 12th house, as well as the ruler planets of those houses. What is a ruler planet? If your 6th house is being ruled by Sagittarius, you're going to go look for the ruler of Sagittarius, which is Jupiter. my Jupiter sits in my seventh house. So partnerships can cause me to get overly anxiety if I'm not in control of what works for me. And then it causes anxiety and stress and overwhelm. And then it creates some sort of emotional impact in my body. And then it bing. So your sixth house, it represents your habits, your routines, your daily maintenance, relationships with work, and your well-being. So go look at your sixth house, what's in there, as well as the sign that's ruling that house and where it sits in your chart, because that can trigger your health and overgiving of your services. Then go look at your 12th house. What is operating outside of ordinary consciousness awareness? Because the 12th house represents our mental health, our mind, our what we can't see. So we retreat, where we withdraw, hidden patterns, self-undoing, where we self-sacrifice. And look for the sign that's ruling that house and where it sits in your chart. That's a trigger of your mental health, your self-sabotaging and self-sacrificing. And when we do, the body locks up. And then your lighthouse question becomes greater. Which room in my own house, in my own lighthouse, keeps turning on its alarm because I refuse to walk inside? And it will do it every time. And every time I went with a private client, there it is, alarming them to go focus here. Pay attention to you. Walk into that room. Take your power back and master you. Every time I have had a weakness in health, wealth, or love, it's because I've given my power away to a person, to a situation, to an avoiding pattern that I don't want to look at. Your body is symbolism, but you have to keep looking at the language. So this isn't diagnosing you. I am not diagnosing any of you, right? We're using body symbolism as a self-awareness prompt. Your doctor handles the pathology. We're asking what the symptoms make you notice about your life, how life comes at you and your body reacts. Your head, maybe you have headaches and head tension and exhaustion. What am I mentally carrying, controlling, analyzing, or refusing to stop thinking about? Repetition, rumination, your throat and jaw. What words am I holding back, swallowing, or afraid to say? Stomach, gut issues. What feels difficult for me to digest emotionally? What situation makes my gut tighten? Maybe your upper back and your shoulders. What feels heavy? What am I carrying that may not belong to me? That's what a lot of that stuff tells you. Lower back. Where am I feeling unsupported, unsafe, or overburdened? Financially and emotionally. Your pelvis, your reproductive, your sexual area. What deserves exploration around intimacy, creativity, vulnerability, pleasure, or personal power? Again, metaphorical, this is a metaphorical inquiry, not your ovary is upset because Steven didn't text you back. Maybe it's why do you care? And you've done it for so long, addressing Steven and every other Steven on the planet, saying, because if they don't text me back, I'm not worth it for pleasure and play and joy and receiving. So your ovary may be more the indicator of what you're addressing or not addressing. So when something flares up this week, my friends, don't immediately judge it. Get quiet enough to investigate it. What was happening before this flared up? Was it an argument? Was it overwhelm? Was it fear? Was it an insecurity? Was it a discussion? What was happening before this pain flared up? What was I feeling? What was I doing? What did I need and I avoided it? What did I override? Be the detective, my friends, not the judge. The information coming at you is always data, and data doesn't lie. Information coming at you always gives you indicators of your boundaries or lack thereof. who you are showing up as and what you're not willing to hold true into your power, what you need. It doesn't matter if they need it or not. Your body is the alarm telling you, pay attention to you and what you are wanting in your life, and not being negative, withdrawal, lack, scarcity, needy mentality. Because the moment you start assessing where are my BS spots, they typically will indicate where in your body is getting overridden and you're having the body put an alarm clock up for you. Where are they in your chart, in your soul map? Am I living authentically with who I want to be instead of who I think I need to show up as so make them happy and not you? And third, do I want it or need it? If you think you need something, it means you're living from lack and scarcity. If you know you want it, you won't question what you have to do to get it. And by the way, if you're sitting here going, holy shit, Dawn, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I start doing well and then all of a sudden I go backward or my body hurts or an explosion of an argument happens. Good. This is good. Don't just nod at me and then back to the same pattern. The patterns are easy to see. I made a manual, a basic PDF manual for you to evaluate this so fast by looking at your schedule, your clock, and your energy, your battery. How much energy do I put into my schedule and where does my clock fill up the most? Those two things are perfect indicators to see where you're afraid to pick you, to be authentically you, to watch your BS hotspots and go, I got to go to that class and say no and pick me because this is what I want. So go grab my free Decode Your Glass Ceiling Guide. The link is in my bio. It's also, and the links will be in the notes below. I will walk you through your clock, your battery, your Saturn, your security pattern, your moon receiving pattern, so you can start seeing the ego set point that's running underneath your health, your wealth, and your love, and everything in between, because seeing it is the map. Resetting it is your momentum, your movement. And when you're ready to actually decode where those patterns live in your own lighthouse, start with the reality check reset. If you've already done reality check reset, then you're ready for the full deep dive. Come into Soul Masters community where we are mastering the whole damn lighthouse every month. We go into a new code, a new AI prompt, looking at your chart. You don't even have to know astrology. I don't really care about your astrology. I care about your patterns. Everything is on my website, ideserveitnow.com, or also in the notes below. So again, there is nothing wrong with you aside from coming back home to you, my friends. That's what your body's begging you for. Once you do and you slow down and you get quiet, everything changes. I love you all. This is a short call, but I wanted to make sure you're all just coming back to one alarm clock and listening to the body and taking care of you. Brightest blessings. I love you all. Have a great week.